Okay.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording. Of course we're recording. So
Oh,
what I
okay.
miss. Hello, everyone, and welcome to So What I Miss, the show where we show how little we know about a show. We take shows and we watch the finale without any context whatsoever, and this week we are doing Devious Maids. Devious Maids. I am Oliver, and joining me today is the Cha, as well as a new guest. This is a very special experience. The one, the only. You guys know her. You guys know her. You all know her. Reba McEntire.
She's definitely Reba McEntire.
Definitely Reba.
I'm Reba McEntire.
Wow, the whole McEntire, okay? Right here joining us today. It's very, very special. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here.
No problem. Okay, so Devious Maids. What did you two know about Devious Maids before entering into this? Do you know anything?
It's a Desperate Housewives spinoff?
All right, that's what you thought. You know? Did you know anything about Devious Maids whatsoever?
No, I never heard of it.
Originally, yeah, I only saw an ad for it. I just remember it was on Lifetime, made by the same dude who made Desperate Housewives, Mark Cherry. Weird name. With a C. Mark with a C, you guys. And I remember Eva Longoria executive producing, but that is all I knew about it. I thought it was going to take place in a hotel, really, with a bunch of maids, but really, it's a maid service. So we want to start from the beginning of this, or where do we want to go from here?
Okay, so basically it starts off with Evelyn is going through a divorce, and she wants everything. She wants the house, she wants the sub-house, she wants the yacht.
The yacht. And then her husband, Adrian? What is it?
It is Adrian.
The Wizard of Eyebrows. This man is willing to give her everything. All of the stuff. It's a very surprising divorce situation, if you will. I don't know. It's very amicable.
It's a really cute divorce, and it seems like they're like divorce lawyers in the show are kind of like how Ice-T is in Law & Order SVU. It's like they kind of make facial expressions like they've never seen a divorce before. And like, whoop, well, they signed the paper.
It feels like everyone makes those type of faces just to any like emotions whatsoever, as if they've never experienced someone else doing an emotion or just existing. Everyone had very weird reactions. It felt like a parody of the reactions they have in like Desperate Housewives or something. I don't know. This felt like a Desperate Housewives parody. I don't know. Reba, I know that you watch Desperate Housewives. How do you feel in comparison?
How does it stack?
It's a lot, nice clothes, and they're all very skinny. And they all got their boobs out.
All got their boobs up and out.
They're all a solid B+.
Overall B+.
In size.
Yeah, that's also my other show, Overall B+. It's where I review things, and overall B+. That's all.
And it's just got that soap opera feel.
Yeah,
But it's not as bad as a soap opera.
But it's silly. It's got the do background music to always just encourage you, like, oh, okay, this isn't as bad.
The dudes.
The
for sure.
dudes, really. I guess that was the thing. Yeah, we did get 3 seconds of a theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cha actually looked this up beforehand. She thought she was gonna be prepared this time, and I was like, theme song? What are you talking about? I saw like a maid like wipe up blood. That's all I saw for the theme.
Yeah.
Like, do.
Oh yeah, that seemed like because it's about a murder.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is it? Oh yeah. How did this all start? What do you guys think this started with? Because I know Desperate Housewives started with Mary Alice killing herself and leaving a letter, and Mary Alice's ghost haunts this neighborhood, and that's why we go on with it. But what?
I think it's a similar thing. It's like there's a scandal, and like the maids know more. Even though they're lower class, they actually know more than the white people.
Oh, because they're observing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They see it all.
And they're always cleaning up the blood.
Oh.
And the mystery of this episode, and I don't know if it's the mystery of the show, possibly, but who killed Perry?
I thought Perry was a dude.
Who is not a man.
Not a man. She is a woman. Okay. And at least I think.
So it probably started with her. I mean, that's 3 seasons long?
Oh, no. I forgot to even mention. This is a 4-season show.
4 seasons.
49 episodes. It started on June 23rd, 2013, and ended August 8th, 2016.
They must have started with the murder because Spencer probably got accused at some point, and they've been having conjugal visits.
Oh, yeah. It's just Spence, by
away.
the way. I'd never heard that name. Just
It's
Spence.
Spence, not Spencer.
Not Spencer.
Okay.
That would make too much sense. That would be like Marisol. Was that the name? Marisol? Is that a real name? Or-
Marisol?
Marisol.
Like parasol.
Yeah, it's like Mary Aerosol. There we go.
But their relationship is really interesting because he's a white guy and he's in jail falsely accused of a crime. So he's a white guy, but intersectionally, he's kind of like a the lower tier of white guys. And then she is one of the maids, but she managed to marry this white guy. And not only that, but they have a nanny who's this hot, younger black guy.
That is not Marisol.
That's not?
That is not Marisol. That is like older-looking Ariana Grande.
Oh, yeah, older-looking Ariana Grande. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Marisol is the one that's with Peter, who played Mike in Desperate Housewives. You know, to keep going back to Desperate Housewives, which is what I'm going to do. It's my only reference. But that relationship was barely... I don't know. Mike is not that great. Did you like Peter as an actor? Did you think he should have been there?
Which one is Peter?
Peter is just how do you describe him? He's very dude-like. He just, he made the proposal. He's the one that was getting married.
He said he was being a big old baby and he was sorry.
Well, I guess I'm being a big old baby.
Big
Like, he
old
just
baby?
says his lines always like that. I don't know. I'm never.
He just kind of shrugs.
He
He
shrugs.
kind of like looks up and kind of, yeah.
Like he's an entourage character. It's like, well,
He's a bro.
But he's more relatable, I guess. I don't know. We're supposed to care about him, I think, but no connection. It was a big reunion, though, apparently, for Eva Longoria and him, because they were both on Desperate Housewives. So I've already mentioned, and Eva Longoria, executive producer of the show.
Well, she's not in the show.
She's not in the show. She did make a few guest appearances. I had to check just in case, but no, she's not in the episode we
Do you
saw.
think Eva Longoria is the reason behind all the heavy Harvey Weinstein tones? Because right after we talk about Evelyn and her fucking divorce, we go straight to the maids, and they're talking about rape and like real shit. And they're like at the same brunch table as Sex in the City, but they're talking about rape by a powerful white man.
Oh yeah, and they called up their
named
friend.
Hugh Metzer, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, same thing, you guys. But they called up their friend who was like with him at the time, and they're like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't trust this dude. No, you're just jealous because my career is working out. Whatever, dude. Just don't drink what he's like giving you." To which she did not. She actually switched out the drinks, and they made Harvey Weinstein pass out, and then they started torturing him, which was a very odd scene to see, but. I don't know. We're dropping too far. Do you want to go into the therapy session?
Yeah, let's go to therapy.
Let's go to therapy,
with
you guys.
Facelift with the awesome.
Yeah, Scary
tits.
Hatcher.
Scary Hatcher.
Who's I think her name in the show is it's It's Genevieve in the show, isn't it?
Janvier.
Yeah.
Janvier.
Yeah.
But she goes to her new therapist. She hasn't been before, and they offer her a glass of champagne. Is this a real thing? Is that legal to do?
Sounds enabling.
It is enabled because apparently they just leave the bottle. They're like, "Oh, just leave the bottle with us. This is just like my wax place who gives me Vicodin." Like,
Oh yes,
what?
my waxer gives me Vicodin, which really is the only way to get waxed.
What are these white women doing though? They're just getting fucked up before they do anything.
I feel like divorce and champagne is like hashtag shit white people like to talk about.
Yeah, that is perfect, like white people material for any TV show, honestly.
Yeah, because you got to be real rich and smug to just casually talk about your divorce in your psychoanalyst's office.
And she talks about that with another guest in the office. And before we get into who this guest is,
2 mental patients.
did either of you think that guest was going to be the therapist? Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
I really thought
for
that
a
was going to be the
moment.
therapist
That was the
pulling
trick.
some shit, but no. It was not actually. It was a lesbian.
Plot twist. Lesbian.
And how do we figure this out exactly? We actually have the clip. If you guys want to take a little listen, a little sneak.
Sexy banter.
Boom.
Just reminds me how happy I am that I'm not into men.
Oh, you're a lesbian. Do you enjoy it?
I do. No male egos. You don't have to watch stupid things on TV.
Only
and you
the
end
show.
up with twice the wardrobe.
Twice the word.
Oh, well, when you put it like that, I get the appeal.
So it was that easy for Scary Hatcher to become a lesbian, like immediately. Twice the wardrobe. Once she heard it, she was like, okay.
She wants to exchange bras with the other one because they're both solid B+.
I mean, really, she could just get with someone that does drag 24/7, I guess, the same size. Really, she just wants someone the same size as her that wears the same clothes as her.
They were not the same size.
They weren't the same
No.
size either. That's not, unless one wear baggy clothing.
She
I
could
guess.
borrow her hoodie. I mean, they could definitely wear each other on each other's faces. Like a body
They
mask.
could wear each other's sleep clothes.
Is that how lesbian sex works?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they just stack vaginas on top of each other. The episode, is actually called Grime and Punishment. I don't know if we went over that.
Grime?
Grime and Punishment.
It makes sense because maids.
Yeah, and crime.
Grimy.
Boom.
They
Right.
clean up grime.
Yeah, and they punishment in some way. I don't know. Where do you want to jump to from here, actually? Therapist, actually lesbian, switched her.
Well, after that, we get to where we finally know that, okay, Black Lady Cop shows up.
Oh, yeah, Black Lady Cop.
And she informs them that Spence has escaped from prison. Plot twist.
With another man, too. You know, you need a bro to get out of prison, honestly. Like, that's needed. Do you think you can get out of jail by yourself? Anyone? When I hear the stories, it is always a pair of people getting out.
Yeah, it's usually a pair of people, and then only one of them succeeds. The other one gets caught in the warehouse because he can't run good.
The other one gets too cocky or something. But this... Okay, so Spence is loose, and he's with a guy named Killface. Killface. And how do we know his name is Killface?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any analysis of that?
Well, he has the word kill written on his forehead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, really? Okay, yeah.
On
and
his face.
big letters. He has a big forehead and big kill letters on his head. That's right.
Do you think that's a tattoo?
I think it's supposed to be a
Yeah,
tattoo.
Looks
but
like
it's
a
not.
marker.
It looks just a marker.
Like, it was too obvious to be a prison tattoo. Like, if it was kind of fated, I could see it's a prison tattoo. You know, you got that because you had to, or people would rape you. I understand.
I guess they would. I mean, like, why would you get that? I guess you killed people? It's better than the teardrop. It's more to the point than the teardrop.
Yeah.
People are like, why are you crying? And it's
White
like,
people have no subtlety, so instead of the teardrop, they get kill tattooed on their face.
killed right
It's
on
permanent
the forehead.
marker.
I really want to see what his story's all about. I wish we got an origin story for him, but it's only to our imagination, people, of what Killface is and why he's pointing a gun at adult Ariana Grande at the time. But... Oh, no, it was not adult Ariana Grande. Who found her? It was Carla.
Carla,
Yeah,
Turk's
Scrubs.
girlfriend from Scrubs.
Turkleton's girlfriend.
Yeah, why isn't she anywhere? Why isn't anyone from Scrubs really working out besides Zach Braff? I don't need to see much of Zach Braff. I'd rather
Is Zach
see-
Braff working?
He does those movies, those Zach Braffy movies.
He's kind of annoying, though, isn't he?
Yeah, because he's in those Zach Braffy movies,
Yeah.
exactly. I'd
Yeah.
rather see some Turkey movies.
I'd rather see Carla.
Yeah, Carla and Turk.
The
Well, I
nurse,
saw Turk
and now she's a
recently,
maid.
but I don't know where.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
I saw him on like a show that was filled with people that were like sidekicks on other shows and never had a career after that. It was a show full of sidekicks. It got canceled immediately. It was on TV Land, but that's a sad place to be. I don't know. That's like Dancing with the Stars. But she finds Spence and Killface in the same room, and she's like, okay, whoa, don't shoot me. I can bring you guys soaps and things. I will not tell anyone. I'm pretty tight.
She's like, I'm a maid. This is what I do, is ignore stuff, and I'll tuck in your sheets. I'll put a mint on your pillow.
And then we jump back to Harvey Weinstein, who's passed out because he actually took the roofie. And
Switcheroo. Classic switcheroo.
I didn't even catch that at first.
Didn't even catch it. Yeah, the smart maids, people. They are not dumb maids, okay? They're very intelligent maids. So the four maids together start a torture scene of Harvey Weinstein where they tie him up in electric cables and start threatening him with... What spray was that? Was that hairspray or... I don't know, but they changed it into a flamethrower.
It's
That's
probably
threatening.
whatever the fuck I put in my hair to make it this orange. It's the same stuff.
No, it was a cleaner. It was a household cleaner, which makes sense because they're maids.
Oh, okay, yeah, use your own weapons. They
So-
always have it on their belt. They always
Clean
have it
it.
on their belt. And that's, I guess, a lighter, too, because they smoke the cigarettes. As a common fact, people. We're not running on stereotypes.
So they're torturing Harvey Weinstein. Sorry, I mean Hugh Metzger. And they're trying to get him to confess to killing Perry, who they know he raped. And he's kind of not giving it up. And it starts to kind of look like maybe Harvey Weinstein isn't a murderer. He's just a rapist. Sorry, Hugh Metzger.
Yeah, and also the cop earlier mentioned that, like, just because he did rape doesn't mean he murdered. Come on, when do those two ever link up?
It's true, especially if you're like a power convenience type rapist. It's like murder seems counterintuitive.
Oh, and they did use like my favorite line, the maids together. There's the taller, silly one. I wish I knew her name. I feel bad for not. But she had the line that was like, whenever Harvey Weinstein was like, what are you guys doing? What's going on? She was like, we're maids, and we're not messing around, okay? I thought that was a cute little corny line. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they're not messing around.
Not messing around.
The
no
maids
messes.
really run the show, and you know, all the white people are talking about cute stuff like, haha, this champagne, my divorce, let's scissor. And then all the maids are like, we gotta protect people from rape and murder, and we gotta keep the house clean.
Is this show racist? It's something I was asking myself. I mean, they had the musical tone of their voice and everything, but executive producers Eva Longoria.
Yeah, that makes it not racist.
Does it? I mean, she wasn't directing it. Was the directors like saying like, "Hey, whoa, cut"? Can you use more of an accent?
But
like,
they don't do like an over the top like Modern Family type thing. Like Modern Family,
yeah.
It's supposed to be so diverse in this great show. The only main person of color is a Latina woman who's doing a great performance. I'm not shitting on it, but it's like she's a Latina woman who's like very, very heavy stereotype. Like that's part of her character. These women weren't stereotypes. This was just a cutesy show that acknowledged class differences.
All right, it's on edge. Okay, if not problematic, it's on edge of problematic. That's what we'll say, or maybe I'll say. I don't know if you agree. I don't know. I just got a weird feeling. I always felt like I had to keep asking myself, is this racist? Is this on it?
Well, maybe that's just what white people have to do.
Oh yeah, that's what we. That's the
white
man's
burden.
burden. Ugh.
It's tough.
We
It's
have to
so
get
tough.
really, really woke before everyone, you know, gets upset because we did something terrible, which we do.
Yeah, and we have to discover it all. We discovered it, you guys.
We have to Columbus
We have to check our privilege.
our own racism.
We have to check
Check our privilege.
every bit of our privilege. Okay, the marriage situation that's going on. Did we even discuss that?
Well, after that divorce we were talking about, they have hate sex, like wild hate sex. She's wearing a prom dress, even though she's like a really hot, like 40, 50-year-old.
That divorce was crazy. Okay, so this was at the party. This was just going to be a regular party, then it was going to be an engagement party, and the dude was like, oh, I can't really get engaged if I'm still married. And she's like, check this out.
She changed her dress, too.
Oh, I changed my dress, too. Before I changed my dress, the judge is invited to the party. We'll get him to sign the divorce papers that I already had made up. She was prepared. I didn't know you could even get judges to do nighttime
Why did he
services.
want to get married so immediately?
Why did they want to get divorced so immediately? Why did they go through any of this? Was this just like how like rich white people flirt? Is this just...
It's how they play chess.
Is this like an anniversary thing? Oh yeah, and then they had the wine that they were going to drink. He was like, I was going to save it for our 50th anniversary, but now's as good a time.
I think it's a comment on like colonialism and like empty, sad, materialistic rituals that white people do.
Either way, this was like some sort of... It commemorated some bit of their relationship because they got down afterwards.
And then she's like, oh, we haven't been gone that long, have we? And it's already a crime scene. And it's like, how long did we make love? By history, no longer than 11 minutes.
Oh yeah, how is it a crime scene? Oh, because of the poorly set up sting operation that I did not... All of this happened at the party. That was insane, but... They found out that... How did they find out Gail was the daughter of Harvey Weinstein?
They were torturing Hugh Metzger. And he's like, oh, I didn't do it. Like, he wouldn't give it up. And then it became clear that he was covering for someone. Who's he covering for? Oh, his daughter is complicit.
But we never did find out who the daughter was until, like... They got on the computer somehow, and they're like, ugh, who's this? Or like, ugh, they made some face.
But they didn't show us.
Yeah, they did a lot of not showing us. They, like, people were reading letters and like, ugh, people were looking at laptops. Yikes!
Yeah, she opened that package, and I was like, well, what's in there? You know?
Yeah, 'cause she made a big fuss. She was like, why are you throwing away my mail? Because the lady was like, you don't live here, you work here. There's a big difference.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense, because legally, if you have a maid who lives at your house, they have, like, squatters' rights. Like, even if you fire them, they can keep living there for up to a month. Like, they have rights the same as any landlord-tenant relationship.
Yeah, but I have a rich accent, so why would I want to share my mailbox with my maid?
Yeah, where do they get these rich accents that aren't quite British, but sound like maybe Madonna was hanging out with Robin Williams?
Nah, it's a common thing. If you're going to be rich, you gotta sound slightly British. It's just like Cruel Intentions. Gotta sound...
Shakespeare.
I guess they just that's the only thing they still watch. That's the only thing they still listen to. I don't know. They're more dignified. We need to find out what it's like. We need to get into the life. Divorce toasting. That was hilarious. But okay, so we found out that Gail somehow did it, and then we sting operate her by just
Well, first of all, flashback to Perry getting murdered.
Oh, cool murder scene. That was great. I love it whenever we use the creative trophy uses. I don't know. There's a great looking ugly trophy.
Talented Mr. Ripley, like when he like bludgeons Philip Seymour Hoffman with the statue thing.
Yeah, she was able to bludgeon and stab
Oh yeah.
by design of the statue.
And Perry gave one last look. She had a giant statue stabbed through her neck, maybe all the way through. And before she died, she was just like, ugh, how could a little glare.
She
like,
was smizing. Like America's Next Top Model, that's how she died. If this was a death modeling shoot, she would win.
She would definitely win this shoot. She would get the first out of the elimination challenge. Easy.
Tyra would be proud of that.
Tyra would be going on a date with her, even though it's not that type of show. She would turn it into a dating show just to commend such great effort.
Double the wardrobe.
Double the wardrobe. That's why you turn gay, you guys. If you want to have more clothes, go gay.
Yeah, I'm such a shopping addict. I'm so gay.
Yeah, no, that's why you're straight, because you're shopping all the time. If you were gay, you wouldn't have to be shopping all the time.
I'd be stealing clothes.
Because you'd be using the clothes. They'd be using their clothes. Boom.
But the point is, like, everyone's kind of like, who's going to believe you? You're nothing but a dumb maid. As, like, the maids are figuring out shit. And then the black officer
Bust through
steps
the door.
up. Yeah.
I believe her. And now you're under arrest. Boom. And since the police are outside, this freaks out Spence and Killface. And so they get a little bit antsy, and Killface is like, whoa, I don't want to be here. I got places. I broke out of prison. I have kill on my forehead. It's very hard for me to get by. I'm going to get caught any second now.
He needs to grow out his hair and get some bangs.
I'm going to shoot Carla and leave. And then Spence was like, whoa, 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 don't do that. And then they do the whole play with the gun bit. What's with the play with the gun bit? I don't...
The struggle between...
Yeah, then they struggle,
Yeah.
and then they do a shot, and then no one knows who gets shot.
They're
because-
both making Mexican soap opera faces, so you don't know who got shot and who is shocked that they shot someone.
You would know if you got... Someone would make some... or like some noise of some sort. You wouldn't be like, wait, was I shot? Were you shot?
Well,
Who
that's
shot?
the problem with melodrama, is it just sort of flattens all those hysterias.
I know, it's just a weird trope that we accept. I'm happy with it. It's funny. It gets me every time. But they play with the gun, and Spence gets shot. To which... it was no consequence shooting. I love it when that happens, too. He got shot, but of course a medic was able to come in, look at him, and be like, yeah, don't worry. None of his vitals were impacted. I could see where bullets go. I have X-ray vision. That's cool.
Yeah, well, that's the real story, is that this paramedic has X-ray vision, and that's what the spinoff is going to be about.
Yeah, X-ray vision, paramedic, and Killface on the streets. Because Killface is loose.
Still
you
at
guys.
large.
At large. Maybe he even wrote face on his face, too, so it could be the full Killface. Right now it's just kill in the face.
Maybe that's why Donald Trump wears his hair like that, because he has kill written across his scalp.
Right across the top of it, or some sort of plans. We have to find out what the plans are on his forehead. People, just shave off his head. Do it for us. Don't say we told you to, but just do it for us.
Or just turn on a really strong fan.
Yeah, or get Jimmy Fallon. Get Jimmy Fallon to ruffle up the hair so we can find out what the plans are.
That's why he did that. He works for the CIA, and he digs through people's hair. And he's like, haha, Jimmy Fallon, ha ha ha.
Oh my god, I can't even hold it, guys. Wow. So the marriage divorce party ruined, since it just became a crime scene, which is a pity, okay?
White people have so many rituals around their marriage. It's like there's the pre-bachelor party, the post-rehearsal dinner, and now there's the crime scene / divorce paper tearing up.
Oof. And then Peter, as the party dies down, he engages to Marisol.
Adios míos.
Oh yeah. And Carla from Scrubs, she quits her job. What happens with Carla from Scrubs? She doesn't like her British-sounding owner, so she's just
She has to wear the most humiliating uniform. She's wearing, like, the French maid sex
the classic,
uniform.
Yeah.
Well, she told her to get her phone for her.
It's just across the couch, too. And then
Give me my phone.
And she thought about it, and then she just ran.
took the phone with her.
phone.
Yeah, that's what you get, white ladies. We take your phones.
Maybe there's evidence on it.
Oh, yeah, maybe she
Was
did
that the
something
video?
bad.
No, the video was on a thumb drive.
Oh, yeah, the video.
Yeah.
That's what came in the package.
What? Where did they get this video from?
That was in the package
They
that
said
she opened.
9 hours. 9 hours of footage was on this USB drive of Perry just talking like it's a...
Who?
Huh?
Who is she talking to on the video?
Exactly, like an interviewer? It seemed like it was like a reality show behind the scenes type
It was like
scenario.
a casting couch scenario.
Yeah, it was like
That's what I got. It's a casting couch situation where like the powerful Hollywood
Okay.
mogul, like we're gonna test screen you. I'm just gonna talk to you a little bit. You're gonna need to, loosen up. I mean, it's probably a big collection of. It's a spank bank.
For 9 hours straight. That's ridiculous. I couldn't sit in front of someone for 9. I could. Ugh.
That's why you
Hillary-
don't have a career.
That is why I don't have that.
Hillary Clinton did it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Damn it.
she did
Did
it.
she?
You know, when they investigated her. She,
Oh yeah, she said
she sat there
Benghazi,
for 15 hours
and then
or
Benghazi
something.
too.
Yeah.
She did all the. Jesus, that sucks.
Wow.
Yeah. Poor HC, dude.
Trump doesn't have to sit through shit. He doesn't even have to read all this stuff.
Ugh. He used to sit on the shitter and do tweets all day. That sounds so great. But, okay, so we get to the... Oh, yeah, so Carla, she quits her job, and then she comes back to her old boss, who is actually Scary Hatcher, Genevieve,
Genevieve.
who's... has a little... Like, she accepts her back into the position as her maid, and there's a little doorbell going on, action, and it turns out at the door is... What was her name? Laura from The Office, the one that was, the lesbian, the one that introduced her to Twice the Wardrobing.
The one she met in the waiting room of her therapist's
There we go.
office. So it's like these two lunatics are gonna go scissor.
Yeah, Scary Hatcher. She says, after 5 husbands, I think I'm gonna try a wife. A wife. She mentions wife. This is like their first date.
Oh yeah, that's not.
I think she's a U-hauler.
Yeah, she's a little bit on the next level, I swear. But okay, and what else? Oh yeah, that's her name, Rosie. Yeah, she gives Spence. Spence gets back to the house for the first time, and then Rosie gives that horrifying news, like she's about to say, like his youngest son is not his. Remember, she gets that really,
she's
really
like,
long.
you know
pause.
how I had a son?
Yeah, we have like Toby, our son. Do you remember him? Yeah. Well.
Yeah, well, and then she's like, he's gonna have a little brother, and then she quickly saves it because Spence has been in jail. And she's like, those conjugal visits,
Oh,
man.
Yeah, we've been conjuring it, and he's like, wow, I don't even remember those
It's
conjuring.
at
only
that-
like 2 days in a month you can even get pregnant. What are the chances? That's definitely the maid.
No, it's
Yeah.
totally the conjugal. Don't blame the nanny dude.
You're a
who's
lot
way
more
attractive.
likely to get pregnant by like the 20-year-old hot black guy nanny than like your Bill Paxton looking husband who's in jail.
Who just got out. I mean, Spence is free. Why is he free? Because like he gets shot, and then the paramedics is like, yeah, I didn't hit any vitals, and the police detective is like, go ahead and take the cuffs off. He's been through enough. He
They
escaped
arrested
jail.
jail.
He escaped jail
Oh
on
yeah,
a
that's
murder
true.
charge.
He should at least be on parole.
Justice system is not that quick. I wish that would be cool if
No.
it was, but no, he should be somehow in jail. I don't know. And Killface is still at large, people. So really, like, lock your doors and just keep an eye out.
Yeah, Killface should not have been let out.
Yeah, he should not have escaped. He should have got shot in some way. But we're gonna go to the wedding because the wedding is gonna happen between Peter and Marisol. I don't know. Is there any observations you made about the wedding before the big news about the wedding, the big spoiler?
I thought everyone looked great. Their outfits were all cute.
Okay.
Boobs
you even like the
out.
dress?
Yeah, solid B+ on everyone.
B+
They all
on
had
everybody.
like heavy B's, small C's.
Except Carla. She wasn't. She didn't have any breasts out.
Yeah, she did have breasts though.
She did have
did.
breasts,
She's
Yes.
got curves,
Nothing
but it's
happened
like
to the
she's
boobs. Don't
hiding
worry.
them.
but she's hiding them. Okay, just keeping them in lockdown. But what about the bride? Where was Marisol? Where was Aerosol at? The Aerosol camp.
Well, one of the white ladies comes out, and she's like, she was supposed to be behind me, and I don't know what happened, because that's how they talk on these shows.
Ooh, and then they all go freaking out mode, and we play some doop 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 music, the doo doo music.
Because she bailed on him before.
Yeah.
So
apparently she left in her room an I'm sorry note. So they're like, oh, she got cold feet. Okay, she just got cold feet. And then tall silly one looks behind these clothes, and she's like, wait, look, is that blood? And there's broken glass and blood just slightly on just one little piece of glass in the window.
And like a broken vase.
Broken vase and everything. It looks like there was a struggle.
Foul play.
Killface is he's at large, yes. Killface is at large.
do you
This could
think
be
Killface did it?
I can only connect the two things based on the only episode I've seen. But yes, I could say without a doubt Killface
Without a
did.
doubt.
Without a D. Killface
So
did.
it's a Killface spinoff is next.
Yeah, and I can't wait personally. And that is the entirety of the episode. It ends on a cliffhanger. This was a canceled show. It's a little bit of a different beast than something that finished itself up. Actually, Lifetime themselves, this was on Lifetime, demanded the cliffhanger ending against the writer's wishes. They wanted to do something that was more, indie, but open indie-ish.
They wanted to leave it open if they wanted to renew it, and then closed if they didn't.
But since Lifetime demanded the cliffhanger thing, they're like, okay, so we're gonna be back. If Lifetime's like, give us a cliff, then fine, we'll hang ourselves off of it. And then they got canceled. Despite being the top performing original scripted show on Lifetime out of the 2 original scripted shows.
Yeah, Lifetime is garbage, so I mean, that show wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
It was cute. It had some humor, like Desperate. It just felt like a Desperate Housewives parody the whole time to me. But
I really liked that it had that tone of those like white women shows, but then it was really about these different levels of class and different knowledges between them.
Yeah, and it was at least trying. It was trying for some things, and it had a good Me Too focus. 1 year.
Yeah,
ahead.
how did they know? Because this was before the Weinstein issue.
And this dude looks like Weinstein.
It's an obvious Weinstein metaphor.
Obvious Weinstein.
Wait, did she work with him, Eva?
Eva Longoria. Oh, that
She
is a good
probably
question.
did. She just didn't say anything. This was her say something.
Oh, this is how she did it. And she's like, you guys didn't even watch Devious Maids? I don't even need to do a Me Too-zles.
Harvey Weinstein was so disrespectful of Latino women, like what he did to Selma Hayek.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she probably heard about that. She's like, I'm going to show him. I'm going to show him what it looks like for us to get revenge.
I think what it is like maids, the maids in the show were a lot smarter than the rich white people give them credit for. And like these Latina artists coming out are a lot smarter than the establishment gives them credit for.
It was, oh God, these dogs are so awful. But I mean, I enjoyed the show mostly. It was, you guys enjoy it though?
I did.
I didn't think I would at starting of it. I don't know. I thought it'd be a little bit too cheesy, but
Yeah, it was cute.
it was cute. Okay. The show was originally going to be for ABC. It came out like right after Desperate Housewives ended, and they were going to sign up Mark Cherry for another show on ABC, but ABC passed, so they sold it off to Lifetime. Yeah, it was a disappointment to him. He originally wasn't going to do this show because he saw like a 5-minute sizzle that they put together of it.
ABC has all the Shondaland shows, so it's like, I mean, they're not really hurting for
That is
a
true.
diversity spinoff of Desperate Housewives.
But Desperate Housewives started the same year as Grey's Anatomy, so they started Shonda at the same time as Mark Cherry's. I mean,
Yeah, but Shonda Rhimes is a little bit better.
she's a little bit better. Well, I don't know. I like Desperate Housewives a lot more. You didn't get into Desperate Housewives.
Really?
Why are you dissing on Desperate Housewives? What are you doing? This
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
as
a good show.
It's an amazing show. Just get it with your Grey's Anatomy.
It's got Twin Peaks on it.
Yeah, it's got freaking Twin
Both
Peaks
the
man.
peaks.
The man
The
himself.
whole thing. It's got Twin Peaks in it.
Yeah, Twin Peaks. His eyebrows and his detectiveness. It's got him in there. And he's in a wheelchair.
His chin.
Was he in a wheelchair?
He was in a wheelchair. He got in a wheelchair. Like he died in Desperate Housewives in a wheelchair inside of a funhouse while a plane hit the neighborhood.
That's the only way to go.
That's the one way to go if you're gonna be the dude from Twin Peaks. What's his name?
I don't know.
Orson.
The main dude from Blue Velvet.
Oh, I don't know his name, but he's the main dude from Blue Velvet.
Yeah, he's the
Oh,
David Lynch's boy.
he played the mommy's boy, Mallard Duck Lover, husband of Charlotte, who like had weird sexual issues.
Oh, the impotent man that played tennis in the rain?
Yes.
Yes, okay, cool. Oh, he's everywhere. He's the best.
He is. He's everywhere you don't want to be.
But it was surprising for me. I don't think I want to see any more of it. I don't know. Do you guys?
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch
Just enough.
anymore.
How about you?
If I saw like one of these actresses or one of the showrunners doing something else, I'd check it out. But no, I don't feel like I need to watch this show.
Oh, interesting. You say that. You would like to see another project from Mark Cherry? Is what you're saying? Possibly the next project featuring the one, the only, Reba McEntire in the show called Red Blooded. I hope
Is that a thing?
Is that real?
that's a real. Yes,
Reba, you didn't tell us.
Reba, it's a real thing. Do you mind if I read the description of the show?
No, go right on ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you've heard it before. I don't want to, But Red Blooded, it's about Reba, the sheriff of a colorful small town, finds her red state outlook challenged when a young FBI agent of Middle Eastern descent is sent to help her solve a horrific crime.
So it's like Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
And use the word red twice.
Oh yeah. They use it a lot, actually. I had to edit out a few reds myself.
A young FBI agent?
A young red FBI agent. With
Is he red too?
Yeah, they're all red. It's a
How old am I now?
show. You're pushing
Am I
the
up
same.
there?
You look exactly the same as when you were on Reba, actually. I don't know how
But that
old you
doesn't mean
are.
anything because she still has the same haircut.
Am I a solid B?
Yeah, you're overall B+.
B plus, B plus.
Overall B+. You're 62.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But you look great.
You look the same as
You
you
look
were on
great.
Reba.
You look like Wendy Williams' left tit. You look great.
Now, I heard that your show Red Blooded hasn't been picked up yet, and just like Devious Maids, it was rejected by ABC, even though it was made for ABC. That must be a tough blow.
It's tough.
It's tough.
We'll get picked up.
You get picked up probably by Lifetime, or they're thinking country music television. Yes.
Yeah.
Back where Reba was. Yeah, back at your old home. Your
She should
stomping
show up on that
grounds.
Nashville
Stomping
show. Is Nashville on our list?
Nashville.
Ooh, Dallas is on there. I thought that was the same thing, but they're different
Nashville is the
cities.
country singer one with Hayden Panettiere.
It's
Planetarium.
a show?
Yeah, it's like a show that takes place. It's like the older resident country lady of Nashville, and then the younger one, and they have diva feuds.
I wonder if that Billy Ray Cyrus detective drama is over. That's also on country music television. That sounds ridiculous, so I just want that to be over.
We need to get on country music television because I feel like the bar is low.
Yeah, I did not check the original programming for that. I need to see what we can get on that list, but... Oh gosh, we got so off track. It's a Devious Maids. Is there any other thing you want to throw in for the Devious Maids? Any other points?
Would y'all have canceled the show?
Oh, that's such a good question. No, performance-wise, I wouldn't have canceled the show because I know they're going for a new thing on Lifetime. They're trying to go for, I forgot the word. It was like they're trying to be way more feminist inclusive, and I know the show is made by Mark Cherry, but it's executive produced by Eva Longoria. And it was performing better than Unreal, their other original scripted show. And it's the show that brought people to Unreal because they were like, stick around after Devious Maids to watch Unreal for the first time. And that show's a hit, and Devious Maids was a hit. Why cancel it?
Especially on a cliffhanger. That's just...
That's cruel. A cliffhanger they demanded, though. Mean.
Lifetime wanted to leave it open, like we can renew it if we want or cancel it if we want.
Or
so it's
sell
like
it to Netflix.
have one more mysterious dead body.
Or yeah, just piss off a really small subreddit community because it's a small one, but they're all getting on change.org with their petitions to bring it back like it's gonna do something. It's sad, but what are you gonna do? Get on change.org, guys. That's what we need to do.
Rebecca, did you think the show was funny?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, not some funny lines. It's the same type of humor I'd say as Desperate Housewives. I don't know.
Yeah, the snappy one-liners. Except it's one-liners, there are also class issues, and then big things like rape. Like, the Harvey Weinstein parallels in this are just so crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like no one's fucking talking about it. It's the same thing as, like, this little maid show on the Lifetime network. Everyone's like, oh, dumb Lifetime network. Just, like, people in the show are like, dumb maids. But it's like, no, the Lifetime network has been priming us to deal with Harvey Weinstein since before Weinstein Gate.
Well, yeah, everybody's getting raped on Lifetime.
Oh, yeah. It's the beginning of
It's
Lifetime.
It's
Oh, yeah.
notorious for that.
It makes me wonder, as we're seeing Me Too-isms and more things as we watch them, maybe it was always everywhere and we just didn't notice?
Maybe Lifetime deserves more respect, and the only reason we've been making fun of it is because guys make fun of it.
Oh, yeah, and they're setting the trends. Boom. These red pillars.
They're like, oh, that's a stupid movie because it's a movie about a woman and her issues, and she's so hysterical.
Because Family Guy thinks it's...
Yeah. And plus, guys, watch Serenity. It's great.
We gotta watch Firefly, man.
All of
Joss
it.
Whedon's the only feminist.
Yeah, he's a real femdom. He's the feminist mastermind, Joss Whedon, you guys.
Okay, so no one's gonna watch the rest of the show.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna watch Desperate Housewives again, actually. That's what I was thinking. I was like, this makes me miss Desperate Housewives, which is...
Yeah, I never finished it.
Never finished it
Never
either. I'm on the
finished.
last season, again. And I haven't gotten to the end of it.
Marsha Cross.
Marsha Cross.
Terry Hatcher.
Gabriella
Eva
Solis.
Longoria.
Oh,
And then...
Oh, what's the lady who was in the Trans-American movie?
I know her character name is
Felicity
Lynette
Huffman.
Scavo.
Felicity Huffman.
Lynette Scavo. And her kids.
She's married to William H. Macy.
That's the blonde
Wait,
girl,
what?
right? The blonde?
Yeah, Lynette Scavo with her the twins and Tom.
Right.
Wait,
she
she's...
gets addicted to Adderall.
Yeah, oh god, that
Really?
was hilarious. That was season
Yeah.
1, Jen. You gotta get in on this.
Oh man, white lady drama. It's
Wait,
all
she
divorce,
is
Adderall and champagne.
married to Willem Dafoe is what you just said.
Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, they've been married forever.
I think I said William H. Macy.
No, William H. Macy. That's what I did say.
Oh, yeah, I get them too.
Willem Dafoe is kind of like evil face William H. Macy.
and it's like the good angel and the bad devil on the shoulders.
Yeah,
The real
they
guy.
get their wrinkles from the same face wrinkle store.
Well, I guess that concludes it. I can't think of anywhere else to jump into here. Oh yeah, Jail Gale. That was just a great line. I for some reason as my notes. Do you have any notes you want to throw out or?
Jail gal.
Jail Gale. That's the best jail name in the world. Jail Gale.
Just check out my new show.
Oh, check out Red Blooded.
Red
Even
Blood.
though it's not out, just start at change.org and say I really want to watch this show specifically on ABC. But if you could put it on any other channel, I'm fine with that.
Any channel.
Any
If
channel.
everybody just Googles Reba McEntire at the same time, she'll go viral like James Gandolfini.
Will go. Just Google her. Also Google Red Blooded, and maybe like us. Maybe us. Being
No,
the
just
show.
subscribe to us. Don't watch any of this shit because we did it so you don't have to.
Yeah, and no one recommended this show to you. You don't even know what this is. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Oh, and thank you, Reba McEntire, for visiting
you.
us.
No problem.
Ugh.
You're so very welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry. I just made fun of
So-
you. I just made fun of you to your face. I'm so sorry, Reba. Thank you.
You look great.